It's the only way to find yourself. You don't find yourself, if you like bench pressing and you bench press all the time, what are you finding out? If you like to swim, that's all you want to do is swim, what are you finding out? Put that, people always, people talk about triple down on your strengths. That's the weakest in the world. No, triple down on your weaknesses. Find out something about yourself. You already know the good shit. You already know the happy shit. That's why on my Facebook page, I goes, why don't you talk about good time? You don't need you don't need no one to tell you how to get through. It's happy. That's easy shit. I'm gonna tell you how you can help yourself get through the times that suck. Real life. This is real life. 90% of your life will suck. The only way I could find myself was through putting myself through the worst thing possible. I had to figure out I wasn't gonna be a punk kid all my life. The only way I could turn it around was to suffer. I had to build calluses in my brain the same way I built calluses on my hands. What I realized is for me to become the man I wanted to become, I saw myself as the weakest person God ever created. The only person that's gonna turn this person around is me. The only way I can turn it around is put myself through the worst things possible a human being can ever endure. And that'd be the only way that I can build this brain to handle anything that comes in front of it, callousing my mind through pain and suffering. A human being is not so human anymore. We have the ability to go in such a space if you're willing to suffer, and I mean suffer, your brain and your body once connected together.
Empathy. You want to really win in life? Figure out what empathy is and practice it. Get it into your skull. The reason I sell so well is because the only thing I think about is the audience. Not what's in it for me, what's in it for them. That will always work. Well, if I didn't live here, or if my mom wasn't an alcoholic, or if I just learned about this earlier, or if I'd been following this person earlier, or if I wasn't born a woman, or if I wasn't born a minority, if you sit and do that, you are losing. You're not wrong. It's just that business and marketing and all this doesn't care. There's just no emotion in the market. We are really in desperate need of perspective. And so what you may want to do is not actually strategize your Instagram post based on how many followers or likes you're gonna get, but maybe actually weirdly, maybe just one time, it would be a good idea to think what the few people that decided to follow you actually get out of you putting that picture up. Maybe that will work. You want to build an audience? It's not going to be engagement groups or fake followers or all the other horse hacks that everybody wants to figure out to have the perception of having 4,000 or 10,000 or 100,000 fans. It's actually putting in the work to create a meaningful community based on you actually bringing them value. I'm about to teach you more about selling and marketing right this second than anything you'll learn in any school ever. When you give with expectation in return, you lose.
If you establish a destination, you've already established something like a hierarchy of value. It's a very simple hierarchy, but you're acting out the presupposition that where you're headed is better than where you are, because otherwise, why would you put in the time and effort necessary to transform your current situation into that hypothetical future situation? Right? You've instantly entered a world of value where one thing is more important than another. We're very, very much goal-oriented, and you can't even look at the world without a goal, because you can't focus your eyes unless you pick something out as the thing that you're aiming your perception at. You literally can't see the world without having an aim in mind. And so you're nested inside a system of aims. In order to be properly motivated, you have to have an aim. And maybe the deeper the aim, the more well elaborated the aim, the more articulated the aim, the more justifiable the aim, the more you've thought about the aim, the more comprehensive the aim, the more motivation is associated with it. And so you know, if you have to ask why you're doing something difficult, and the answer is, well, if I pursue this properly, then I'm going to have the friends I want, and I'm going to have the family I want, and I'm going to take care of myself properly, I'm going to have the career I want, I'm going to educate myself properly, and I'm not going to degenerate into the particular hell that would otherwise be waiting for me. That's actually not a bad set of rationalizations to chase away the doubt that might otherwise be associated with what you're doing. And so that's pretty useful and pretty interesting to know.